Cumple tus objetivos con el inglés. Un año de inglés con el apoyo de los mejores tutores online. Apúntate en curso de Inglés Online TVE.com y por menos de €1 al día.
Tell me something. When do you have to tell them? Yeah, when. ¿Cuándo? When do you have to tell them? When is it necessary to inform them? Pero inform como verbo, informar existe, es un precioso verbo, pero se dice tell, casi siempre. Tell them. ¿Cuándo se lo tienes que decir? A ellos, ¿cuándo se lo tienes que decir? Escuchad. When do you have to tell them? When do you have to tell them? When do you have to? ¿Cuándo tienes que decírselo? En español decís decírselo, o sea, decirlo a ellos. When do you have to tell them? Pero el lo nos lo comemos en inglés. ¿Cuándo tienes que decirles? Escuchar. When do you have to tell them? El lo se entiende, es implícito, el complemento directo. Entonces usamos el indirecto. ¿Cuándo tienes que decirles? ¿Cuándo tienes que decirles lo? Decírselo. When do you have to tell them? When do you have to tell them? Not it. When do you have to tell them?
Hola y bienvenidos a la clase 160. Ahora vamos a ver la frase When do you have to tell them? ¿Cuándo se lo tienes que decir? Y ahora vamos a ver la primera parte de la frase when. Sí, la pregunta ¿cuándo? Y ahora vamos a meter mano a la pronunciación. Quiero que lo perfecciones ahora mismo. When. Eso es, ¿no? Gwen. Di hueso o huésped o cualquier palabra con ese sonido. When. Una vez más. When. Si oigo Gwen, me voy a enfadar. When. Muy bien. Más ejemplos con when. When do you have to be at the airport? ¿Cuándo tienes que estar en el aeropuerto? When is the wedding day? ¿Cuándo es la boda? When is the wedding? When is it? Ahora vamos a ver la palabra del día. Y, bueno, te digo, pero es que es muy confidencial. Es ultra secreto, es top secret. Sí, la palabra del día. No te puedo decir cuándo es la boda porque es muy confidencial. It's top secret.
Hi, it's Mr. Strong, and say hello to these. Mwah! Mwah! Un día me voy a hacer daño, ¿eh? Okay, well, when do you wake up? Yeah, quiero saber tu rutina. I want to know your routine. When do you wake up? Yeah, what time? When do you wake up? Do you wake up at 7 a.m.? Or do you wake up late? Yeah? When do you wake up? Okay, when do you have breakfast? ¿Cuándo desayunas? When do you have breakfast? Do you have an early breakfast? Do you have a late breakfast? Do you have a big breakfast? Do you have a little breakfast? When do you have breakfast? Now, cuidado. Esto es when. ¿Cuándo? No when, right? When. Why? When. De hecho, os voy a enseñar un truco. Ya, ¿sabes el día de la semana, miércoles? Que todo el mundo, dice Wednesday. No es Wednesday. Pues ya sabes la palabra when, ¿cuándo? Pues ponle una S. Wednesday. Te he enseñado otro truco ahí. Wednesday. Wednesday. ¿Cuándo es miércoles? Si te acuerdas de esa frase, siempre sabes que Wednesday. When. ¿Cuándo? So when do you usually work out? ¿Cuándo haces ejercicios? When? In the morning? In the evening? When do you do exercise? When do you work out? Yeah, when?
Ahora vamos paso a paso a preguntar ¿cuándo tienes que ir? ¿Qué tenemos que pensar? Bueno, primero la pronunciación de when, que tenemos, ¿no? When, muy bien. When, y ahora el verbo auxiliar, muy bien. When do you, porque tienes que. When do you, tienes que, ¿cómo era? Muy bien. When do you have to? When do you have to? Una obligación externa. When do you have to do it? When do you have to go? Eso. When do you have to? Todo junto, muy rápido. When do you have to? When do you have to? Muy bien. When do you have to sign the contract? ¿Cuándo tienes que firmar el contrato? When do you have to go home? ¿Cuándo tienes que ir a casa? When do you have to? When do you have to? Muy bien. When do you have to tell them? ¿Cuándo se lo tienes que decir? No te puedo decir. Es que es ultra, muy, muy, muy secreto. Top secret, la palabra del día. It's top secret. No decimos ultra secret o ultra confidential. Bueno, sí, pero mucho más coloquial que ves en las películas es la palabra top secret. Top secret.
O sea, es un cliente muy importante, a very important client, y le voy a organizar unas cositas. Mira. Excuse me, sir. When do you have to be there? Ajá. ¿Cuándo tienes que estar ahí? ¿Cuándo tienes que estar? When do you have to be there? Okay. When do you have to be at the airport? Ajá. Okay. ¿Y cuándo tiene que decidirse? When do you have to decide? Really? Okay. Mira, when do you have to decide? ¿Cuándo tiene que decidirse? Dilo tú. When do you have to decide? Good. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Me? Call? When do I have to call? Do I have to call right now? ¿Tengo que llamar ahora mismo? Do I have to call right now? Really? Okay. I'll try. All right. Thank you very much. Bye. Yep. Okay. Pero, o sea, what do I have to do? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? A ver, espérate. He has to be at the airport at 3. When does he have to be at the airport? At 3? Really? Huh? Okay. I don't know. When does he have to decide? I forgot. Oh my God. What do I have to do? ¿Qué debe be?
Hemos llegado a la última parte de la frase. To tell them. Tell them. Hemos visto el verbo to tell en otras clases. ¿Y significa qué? Eso, significa que decir algo a alguien. A alguien. Aquí tenemos them, ellos, por eso decimos to tell them, no say them, no. Tell them. Y tampoco tell to them. No. Tell them. Tell you. Tell me. Tell him, tell her, tell us. Eso. Entonces, más ejemplos. Are you going to tell them? Or is it top secret? ¿Se lo vas a decir a ellos o es ultra secreto? Will you tell them or won't you tell them? ¿Vas a decírselo o no vas a decírselo? Will you or won't you? Muy bien. Tell them. Ahora vamos a ver toda la frase. When, la pronunciación, when do you have to? Recuerda el orden. When do you have to tell them? Muy bien. Tell to them. No quiero verlo. Es tell them directamente. When do you have to tell them? I have to tell them right now. Tengo que decírselo ahora mismo.
He tomado una decisión muy importante. A very important decision. Voy a quedarme aquí en España para vivir. It's so exciting. Pero tengo que decírselo a mis padres. Yes, I have to tell them. But I don't want to. Se van a disgustar. No. Come on, Michelle. You have to tell them. You have to. No! I can't tell them. I can't. ¿Qué opinas tú? No, por favor. No digas que tengo que decírselo. Dilo. You don't have to tell them, Michelle. You don't have to tell them. Una vez más, por favor. Eso. You don't have to tell them. Good. What will I do? Okay. I have to tell them. Here we go. Hi, Mom. Is Dad there? Yeah, I have something important to tell you.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back right after lunch. I'll be back right after lunch. I'll be back right after lunch. She told me she'd be back right after lunch. She told me she'd be back right after lunch. Otra vez, reported speech. Vamos por partes. Ella dice, estaré de vuelta. O sea, vuelvo. En castellano dirías regreso, vuelvo. Pero en inglés, estaré de vuelta. Se dice muchísimo en inglés. I'll be back. I will be back. I'll be back. ¿Cuándo? Justo, nada más terminar de comer. Right after lunch. Right after lunch. Nada más terminar mi comida. I'll be back right after lunch. Ahora, Uno dice lo que lo que ha dicho o lo que dijo, porque vamos al pasado en inglés simple. She told me she'd be back. She would. Dijo que estaría de vuelta. Me dijo que estaría de vuelta. I'll be back right after lunch. She told me she'd be back. She would be back. She'd be back right after lunch. She told me she'd be back right after lunch.
Hola, bienvenidos a la clase número 160. Y hoy tenemos la frase I'll be back right after lunch. She told me she'd be back right after lunch. En español, estaré de vuelta justo después de comer. Ella me dijo que estaría de vuelta justo después de comer. Vamos con el primer punto. I'll be back right after. En español, estaré de vuelta justo después. Ahora aquí tenemos to be back, que quiere decir estar de vuelta. Vamos a ver algunos ejemplos. I'll be back soon. Estaré de vuelta pronto. He'll be back in the morning. Él estará de vuelta por la mañana. Y ahora tenemos right after, que quiere decir inmediatamente después de o justo después de. Vamos a ver algunos ejemplos. My favorite show is right after this one. O his stop is right after the next one. Y juntos, he'll be back right after the meeting. Muy bien, nos vemos en un minuto.
Busy around here. I'm tired. So, I'll be right back. I'll be right back after a short nap. Look, be right back. And I'll be right back after a short nap. Well, let me explain first. I'll be right back is how we say vuelvo enseguida. I'll be right back. And I'll be right back after a short nap. You can't get a minute peace around here. Hello, Steve speaking. How can I help? Sorry, I'm on my break. Yeah, I'll be right back. Now, I'll try again. I'll be right back after a short nap. Why can't they understand? I'll be right back after a short nap. What part of that do they not understand? Be right back. I'll be right back after a short nap. You know, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. I'll be right back after a short nap. I'm going to tell Mr. Pilgrim about this. But don't worry. I'll be right back.
Hola, vamos con el segundo punto de hoy, que es she told me. Es decir, ella me dijo. Y aquí empezamos otra vez con el estilo indirecto, el reported speech. Y empezamos con el she told me. Ella me dijo. Ahora aquí tenemos el verbo to tell y luego me, el objeto. Cuidado que no decimos say me, ni decimos told to me. No, decimos told me. She told me. Ella me dijo porque va dirigido hacia mí. Bien, vamos con algunos ejemplos. She told me she was going to come. Ella me dijo que iba a venir. She told me she would give me a heads up. Ella me dijo que iba a darme un aviso. Y aquí tenemos la palabra del día, el word of the day, que es to give someone the heads up. Un aviso. Muy bien. Otro ejemplo. He told me he would call me tomorrow. Él me dijo que me llamaría mañana. Muy bien, nos vemos en un minuto.
These days, everyone is telling me what to do. My dad, he told me that I should be a lawyer, that I should quit being an artist and be a lawyer. He told me that I should be a lawyer. He thinks I should be a lawyer. That's not my style. That's right. He told me I should be a lawyer. That's what he told me. He told me I should be a lawyer. That's no good. No, I don't want to be a lawyer. Now, I was talking to Frank. Frank told me that I should be a graffiti artist and paint graffiti on the buildings, you know? I don't know how I'd make money doing that. Now, I was talking to Sarah as well. and she thinks that I should help her buy materials for her shop. She told me that I should get a job buying materials for her shop, but that doesn't interest me at all. But then I talked to Destiny, and Destiny told me that I should do what I feel like. She told me that I should be myself, that I should find something that makes me happy. She told me what I want to hear.
Hola, vamos con la tercera y última parte de la frase de hoy, que es she'd, de she'd be back right after lunch. Es decir, ella estaría. Muy bien, pues esta sería la segunda parte del estilo indirecto, del reported speech. Porque dijimos antes, she told me, y ahora she'd be back right after lunch. Ahora, veamos la primera parte. Ella dijo, I'll be back right after lunch. Es decir, en el futuro. Y aquí dice, she told me she would be back right after lunch. Entonces aquí vemos que will más infinitivo se transforma en would más infinitivo en reported speech. Y contrayendo se queda en she'd be back right after lunch. Vamos a ver algunos ejemplos más. He said he would show it to me. Me dijo que me lo enseñaría. Y si digo, I'll be there for the next class, ¿cómo lo pondrías en reported speech? Eso es, I said I'd be here for the following class. Muy bien, y nos vemos en la siguiente clase.
Come on. I'm waiting for April to come back. She told me she'd love me to read her cards. Where is she? Oh, typical April. I'll be right back after lunch. She told me she'd be back before lunch. This makes me so angry. She told me she'd be back before lunch. Who does she think she is? Come on, repeat it with me. She told me she'd be back before lunch. Y she'd es la contracción de she would. Vale. Yeah. She said she'd go and get a little drink and she'd be back before lunch. She told me she'd have a quick look around the shops. Yeah, well, she'd be back by now if she'd had a quick look around the shops. Typical April. She told me she'd love to hear her future. She told me she'd love to hear the advice of the cards. Well, this is typical. The other side is going to be very angry about this.
Hello. Listen, on second thought, could you do without it? I reckon so. Dos personas se hablan entre sí. Uno dice, pensándolo bien, ¿podrías apañarte sin ellos, sin el objeto en cuestión, sin el micrófono, por ejemplo? Pensándolo bien, on second thought. En segundo pensamiento, los británicos y irlandeses dicen on second thoughts, pluralizan, en segundos pensamientos literalmente. On second thought, o bien, on second thoughts, coma, ¿podrías apañarte sin ello? Could you do, el verbo hacer, ¿podrías hacer? Aquí significa apañarse, arreglárselas. Could you do without it? Bueno, supongo que sí. ¿Eh? I reckon so. I suppose so. I guess so. I reckon. R-E-C-K-O-N. I reckon. Se usa mucho. I reckon so. On second thought, could you do without it? I reckon so. Yeah, why not? Okay, welcome back. A new sentence, a new opportunity. Let's get down to work. Let's get down to business. Listen, on second thoughts, could you do without it? I reckon so. Two people are talking here. On second thoughts, could you do without it? I reckon so. Supongo que sí. I reckon so. Pienso que sí. Supongo que sí. On second thoughts, pensándolo bien, ¿podrías apañarte sin ello o arreglártela sin ello? Bueno, sí. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon so. On second thoughts, pensándolo bien, en segundos pensamientos, en inglés británico irlandés. En inglés americano canadiense, on second thought, en singular. Curioso. Yo he aprendido esto de mis amigos británicos, su forma, hoy, al enseñarlo. On second thoughts, porque yo toda la vida digo on second thought, y lo digo mucho, ¿eh? Es una de esta expresión, pensándolo bien, es una de las primeras expresiones que aprendí al llegar a España, porque yo decía on second thought, y los británicos on second thoughts, pensándolo bien, on second thoughts, o bien on second thought.
Hi guys, Felicity here. Today we have a fantastic activity. We're going to sew. Coser, sew. No? Oh. Okay, well, on second thoughts, we're going to knit. Tejer, knit. No? Okay. On second thoughts, we're going to play Scrabble. Okay, on second thoughts, we are going to... On second thoughts, pensándolo mejor. Repeat with me. On second thoughts. Perfect. On second thoughts, we're going to go to the pool. Oh, perfect. Yeah? Going to the pool. No? Okay. On second thoughts, we're going to sing a song. La 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 la. Okay, on second thoughts, maybe we could go to the library. Yes, on second thoughts, we'll go to the library. Okay, on second thoughts, we'll go to the zoo. No? Okay, on second thoughts, we'll go to the museum. No? Okay, on second thoughts, we'll go to the pool. No? On second thoughts, we'll go outside. No? Oh, guys, this is not fun.
Hello again, part 2 of our sentence. On second thoughts, o bien on second thoughts, could you do without it? Well, no sé, I reckon so. Supongo que sí. Yeah. El micrófono favorito tuyo, ¿podrías apañarte un día sin ese micrófono? Lo necesito yo. Bueno, could you, I can do without it. Puedo hacer sin ello. Literalmente hacer sin ello, en este caso, el micrófono. On second thoughts, could you do without it? Do without. To do without something is apañarse o arreglársela sin ese algo. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I don't need this. I can do without it. With this folder, I don't need it. And this number 3, personally, I can do without it. Yeah, I can do without it. Yeah. This shirt, well, I could take off my shirt. Yeah. Yeah. I can do without it. I don't need this shirt to teach you English. Yeah? I can do without it. This watch, I don't need to know the time in this program. I can do without it. Yeah, on second thought, I can do without it.
Ole! It's a great day in Spain, and for some reason, the people I work with at Spanish Traveler magazine, well, they've offered me a translation service. But you know, I can do without a translation service. I don't need that. I'm practically Spanish. Come on. I can do without a translation service. That's right. Come on, at home. Tell me that I can do without a translation service. You can do without a translation service. I don't need it. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, I can do without a translation service. In fact, I can do without the internet when I write my articles. I don't even need the internet. All the information about Spain is up here. I'm Wayne in Spain. I know just about everything about this country. I can do without books when I write my articles. I can do without a translation service. Of course I can do without a translation service. What would I need that for? I'm Wayne in Spain. Come on, I'm practically Spanish. Que se lo pasar bueno, amigos.
All right, part 3. On second thoughts, could you do without it? I reckon so. I reckon so. Yeah, supongo que sí. Vale. Llévatelo. Mañana me lo traes. Sí, puedo apañarme sin ello hoy, eh? Yeah, I reckon so. I can do without it today. I reckon so. So I reckon so means, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, pensándolo bien. I suppose so. I reckon so. Yes, interesting expression. Reckon, a very old word in English. The day of reckoning, el día del juicio final. The final judgment day. The day of reckoning. Yes, el día de la verdad. Con V mayúscula. And the word of the day is not reckon. The word of the day is proud. Estar orgulloso de algo is to be proud of something. Ser orgulloso, normalmente no usamos proud. Usamos el adjetivo proud, orgulloso, para cosas positivas. Estoy orgulloso de mis hijos. I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of my country. Ser orgulloso es una persona orgullosa. We would say conceited or arrogant. But I'm proud of my country. I'm proud of my children.
I'm so angry again. That Harriet has no respect for her elders. Es decir, que no tiene ningún respeto por los mayores. No respect. The other day she asked me if I was still able to clean all the bedrooms in one morning. She thinks I'm old. Well, I mean, of course I can still clean all the bedrooms in one morning. Well, I think so, anyway. Yeah, I think so. I think I can clean them all in one morning. Oye, alguna gente dice I think so, pero otra gente I reckon so. You have to be able to use both expressions, my darlings. Say them with me. I think so and I reckon so. Good job. Well, I think so. I think I can clean the whole hotel in one morning. But in a few years, will I still be able to remember all the guests' names? I reckon so. And will I still be able to bend down to pick things up? Well, I reckon so. Well, I reckon I'll still be able to do everything. Well, I hope so, anyway.
Cumple tus objetivos con el inglés. Un año de inglés con el apoyo de los mejores tutores online. Apúntate en curso de inglés online TVE.com. Y por menos de €1 al día.